Hell's Paradise is the newest anime by the luxurious studio MAPPA, and it starts off with a detailed explanation on how beheadings work. Oh, this is going to be a good one. The main character of this show is this shinobi dude who is extremely famous for being extremely brutal and extremely effective killer. Now he has been captured, aka betrayed by his village, and sentenced to execution. But because this is anime, shinobi have to be unkillable super soldiers, and you know, not just ordinary people who would just basically deliver messages. But yeah, because of his shinobi background, he's basically unkillable, because whatever torture method they use on him, he just won't die. Or maybe he doesn't want to die, which is a theory of this pretty lady who will undoubtedly become my best girl of the show. And also, I just have to mention, the opening looks sick as fuck. Both the animation and the song as well. Hey yo, is that fucking Groot? Yeah, there's also this chick along all the executions. By the way, all executions get some brutal and detailed explanations on how they work. Freaking love it. But yeah, basically this chick is recording the events of this execution and also basically interviewing the guy to see like how he ticks. And I just have to say, these fire animations are insane. MAPPA is 100% cooking up a Fire Punch anime adaptation. But yeah, later on we learn the backstory of this dude, who basically is the best shinobi in his village. He wanted out of his life. We don't know why he wanted an out of a shinobi's life, but basically the village chief told him, you have one more job to do. He did it, but he was betrayed. He knew it was a trap, but he went into a trap anyway, and now he's captured and he's waiting execution. Later on, he gets brought into a room and sees this waifu chick, and it turns out, oh no, she's not just recording, she's actually a legendary swordsman who can just behead people with one swing. And yes, that is true. In history, beheadings rarely went down with a single swing. But then after they commenced some really cool animated battle, it turns out that what actually happened was that this shinobi guy was engaged to Chief's daughter, and Chief's daughter was super dope, and she actually awoke, you know, a spark of life inside of him, and he actually fell in love with her. Her scar looks like a penis. So he decided to go out so he can spend his peaceful life with, you know, his wife. But the village chief didn't want that, so he betrayed him. In the process, the guy killed like 20 or so people, you know, casually, because he's a shinobi in an anime. And yeah, that's why he's captured, and that's why he's still clinging to life, because he still wants to have a nice life with his wife. Now in the end, after he realizes that the chick explains that there is this mystical island that has an elixir of life, but the island turns everybody into flowers. I thought that was a plot of the new Silent Hill game, but okay. So yeah, now the Shogun is sending all these criminals to go on the island and retrieve the elixir of life, and if he manages to retrieve the elixir of life, he gets to be pardoned from all of his crimes and basically live. And yeah, after that we get treated to another nutty fire animation, which is 100% confirming that MAPPA is cooking up a Fire Punch anime. And that is the end of episode 1. Not gonna lie, didn't grab me all too much. Now episode 2 is where this anime becomes really good. It starts off as a standard episode, you know, basically get some more exposition on the island and how people like came back as human flower meat. But we also get treated to some future characters. Of course, these executioners who will be accompanying the criminals on the island. We also meet the criminals, and just like any good JoJo character, you can spot which characters will go on the island and which will not. But the highlight and the thing that grabbed me and sold me on this anime was legitimately on the last like 2 minutes of this episode. After the Shogun orders all the criminals to kill each other to see which ones are, I guess, the strongest ones to go on the island, aka the real reason the Shogun is a sick fucking Lexaquick. But while all these criminals and characters are killing each other, the main shinobi dude just stands there. And he's noticeably different. By the way, I love his personality. Both him and the swordsmanship girl, she also gets her backstory in this episode. Love both of them. But he's just standing there, not wanting to kill anybody. And then he pleads with the Shogun to stop this killing because it's basically useless. And then you get treated to one of the most gruesomely animated massacres I've seen in anime in a really long time. What this told me with this and the past episode, that this anime is really good at building up, you know, emotions for this final emotional animation-filled outburst that just sticks and etches into your mind. 100% solid in this anime. There's also an episode 3 out. I will not spoil it. Like, if these 2 episodes didn't sold you any anime, well, what the fuck? But yeah, watch Hell's Paradise. It's really good. Super excited to see the anime. And even more excited to catch up to the manga after the anime finishes.